Hello, this is Nancy Crumball from ASU in Adult Education, and today we're going to learn about the Pythagorean Theorem. The objectives are to understand the Pythagorean Theorem and where it came from, and to apply it to real-life applications. Who is Pythagoras? He was a Greek philosopher and mathematician from around 570 BC to 495. Although it's debatable whether he himself or his followers proved the idea is named after him. It was used previously by the Babylonians and the Indians. However, the first written proof was recorded by Pythagoras. He is credited with many ideas in math, music, and philosophy, but this is his most famous theorem. So who needs to use this? For example, an architect may want to know the length of the side of a roof. If you know the height of the roof and the length to cover, you can use the Pythagorean theorem to find the diagonal length of the roof slope. Also, this theorem is used for navigation in air or on the ocean. GPS would not exist if we did not have the Pythagorean theorem. Here's where we start. First, we start with a right triangle. It has to be a right triangle. One side is 3, the other side's 4, and the other side's 5. We're going to draw some squares. Next, we're going to draw lines to make it into blocks. If you count the squares for 3 centimeters and 4 centimeters adds up to 25, which is the one with 5 centimeters. So we have 9 plus 16 equals 25. Is there another way? We can say 3 squared plus 4 squared equals 5 squared, and that gives you 9 plus 16 equals 25. Now we can use this to find the length of the side of a right triangle as long as we know the other two sides. 6 squared plus 8 squared gives you 100. Remember, the missing side does not equal 100. It's a number squared equals 100. What times what gives you 100? 10. The next one. 5 squared plus 12 squared gives you 169. What number times itself gives you 169 is 13. This one's a little different. We know the hypotenuse and one leg. So we have 81 plus b squared equals 225. We're going to subtract 81 from 225 and we get 144. What's the square root of 144 is 12. Some groups of numbers are seen over and over. These groups are called Pythagorean triples. Some of the common ones are 3, 4, 5, 5, 12, 13, 8, 15, and 17. When two numbers of a triple are represented, the third number must be the remaining number from the triple. Why does this help us? Because we are talking about the length of the side of a triangle, and we're talking about they must maintain a ratio. If one side grows, the other two must also grow. If one shrinks, so must the other two. For example, we have 30 squared plus 40 squared is going to give us 50 squared. So 30, 40, 50 is a Pythagorean triple, and the ratio is 10. I'll multiply 10 by each side. Try these two. Questions? Just email me at nancycrumball@asun.edu.